What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Living in Grand Junction, Colorado. So the Grand Junction housing market is split up into a number of different areas, and if you buy in the wrong area today, you could potentially wind up in a slower depreciation scenario or even lock yourself into a prolonged resale down the road. So in this video, we're going to go through all the areas as of this video. What's the lowest value? What's the highest median value? We're going to do it right now. What is going on, everybody? I'm Robert Hayes, along with my wife Christie and the rest of the team. We are the Hayes Home Group, the #1 real estate YouTube channel here in Grand Junction, and your go-to local real estate experts when you guys are ready to make your move to these incredible surroundings. So yeah, like I mentioned, Grand Junction is made up of a number of different areas in the Grand Valley, as they call it, but the Grand Junction housing market as a whole is doing pretty okay. As of this video, the median home price is right about $420, $417, somewhere in that neighborhood, with an appreciation rate of about 2.7% overall year over year, with a sales price to listing price at 98.74% of list price. So pretty strong. Now you compare that to a Phoenix, Arizona, which a lot of people want to compare Grand Junction to kind of the Phoenix landscape. It's not. But Phoenix is down 4.6% year over year. So yeah, we're pretty robust still here in Grand Junction and have been for some time. But there are a number of areas that we want to dive into to give you guys a feel of what the median home price is in each area and even the appreciation rate in each. Now, why would an area have a lower median home price? Well, I guess that would be true not just in Grand Junction, but any area that you're looking into. It could be obviously location. It could be perceptions of aging infrastructure, perceptions of safety. Whether or not any of those are true, the perception is still there, and that could certainly wind up having a lower median home price. Obviously, the real estate that's available, access to amenities, all those things are going to be a driver of median home price. While we're doing all this, I thought I'd take you guys on a little journey through the Devil's Kitchen picnic area. This is the overflow parking. There's probably 10, 12 parking spots right past the ranger station over here. It's always full in the morning. It's just the perfect time to take a little hike. But look at these incredible views out here, guys, up on the monument, at the base of the monument. So let's start at 81520 Clifton. Where's Clifton? It's east of 32 Road on the east end of the valley. And the median home price as of August 25 is $329,000. It's the lowest median home price in the valley, again, as of this video. Now, the one thing that you want to look for as I carefully cross the street here is the appreciation in Clifton is still above the Grand Junction average of 2.7%. So I certainly would not rule out Clifton for those folks that are looking for an entry point that's going to be in line with their budget. Again, $329. So you certainly have a nice budget-friendly entry point there. And then the other things you want to look for in Clifton is the fact that they have a brand new community center they just built. So those of you that are looking to be close to that brand new community center, you can do that in Clifton. Now, Clifton's also going to have some wild wild swings in real estate prices. Yeah, the median's $329, but you'll find brand new homes for $500,000 that are going up in Clifton, so certainly don't rule it out. All right, next up, I figured this would be an okay backdrop for you guys. Not too bad on this fall day, just ended end of summer, I think a day or two ago. Downtown, where is it? It's east of the Mesa Mall, south of Patterson, east to 28 Road, and all the way down to the river. Median home price as of this video, $345,000. The thing you want to look for in downtown, it has right now the lowest year-over-year appreciation, 2.3%. So those that are thinking coming in, they got Colorado Mesa University, all the kids, maybe a rental, short-term rental play, short-term equity play, maybe downtown is not the area to do that at the lowest year-over-year appreciation. Long-term rental, sure, I think that's certainly going to work out just fine for you, but the quick flip in downtown, again, with all the students, you think that might be the way to go. Maybe not. Again, do your research. We'll certainly give you some ideas of where we think areas in downtown might be the best way to do that. Now, as far as home prices in general, yeah, the median's $345,000, but you'll have outliers in downtown as well. The 7th Street Historic District has those super charming, fully remodeled, turn-of-the-century Victorian homes. They'll go for $550,000. But overall, downtown is going to have, again, some of that older Grand Junction vibe. Certainly on Main Street, if you want some loft space, you can grab something like that too. But downtown is, again, going to have the older Grand Junction vibe. Nothing wrong with that, but as the second lowest median home price, it's certainly a great entry point, just like it is in Clifton. Okay, next up, this area covers a large swath of land in Grand Junction and area. It's the northeast and the southeast, 81504, with a median home price coming in at $379,000 with an appreciation rate of about 2.5%. So it's just about in line with Grand Junction as a whole at 2.7%. It's going to be located between 28 and 32 Road, all the way down to the Colorado River. The northeast is going to be north of the interstate business loop, and then the southeast is south of the business loop, again extending all the way down to the river. But those two areas combined, that zip code 379. So you have a lot of opportunity in the northeast and the southeast. There is a ton of space, and there's plenty of new development popping up in both areas as well. So you'll have kind of an established, some people would say it's more of a dense area of Grand Junction where it's just kind of, you know, every street's a new subdivision, old and new. But it doesn't look like this. It's a little more dense. It's subdivision after subdivision, which that's fine for a lot of folks. That's what they're accustomed to. And it's all subjective, but there's certainly going to be an appeal in the southeast down by the river, which is the Riverfront Trail. We just got a client into the Riverwalk neighborhood where he's right along that Riverfront Trail. So that's certainly going to be attractive to those that want to have access to that and that ability to, you know, do the hiking and biking along the river trail. The northeast is going to have close accessibility to the interstate, so you're close to that, and you're also going to have Long Family Memorial Park, which is the second largest park in Grand Junction. So there's going to be a nice mix, again, from a real estate price perspective. You're going to have wild swings. You're going to have homes that are going to be, you know, that $379, even $345, $350, and then you're going to have brand new builds that are going to be $500,000. So it's going to be similar to, you know, Clifton and even the area of downtown, where you're going to have just a mix of real estate prices and home options and styles. So yeah, northeast and southeast, definitely something worth taking a look at. Coming in at 3.1% year-over-year appreciation and a median home price of $394,000 is Orchard Mesa, the 81503. Where's Orchard Mesa? South of downtown to the Colorado River, or I should say to the Gunnison River, south of the river. Then you got the Gunnison that kind of curves behind it, underneath it. That's Orchard Mesa. So again, wild fluctuations in Orchard Mesa can be found as well, with Spyglass Ridge homes that are going to be 750, maybe even 800,000 in Spyglass Ridge. Newer development. It's probably been there for 10-15 years is my guess, something along those lines. But then you'll have some 40s and 50s bungalows in Orchard Mesa that you can find as well that are going to be 300 grand. So that's just the median. Now the thing that the perception, going back to perception, Orchard Mesa has a perception of some of that aging infrastructure. Amenities, not a lot of amenities to be found in Orchard Mesa just because of its location right along on either side of Highway 50 heading south. So limited dining, limited shopping, but it's going to have a rural feel, and a lot of people are okay with that rural feel as well. You're also going to have the fairgrounds in Orchard Mesa, so you're in close proximity to that. And then you're also going to have the ability to just go 10 minutes into downtown. So it's not like you're far as distance to downtown. It's just in Orchard Mesa proper. You're going to have some limited ability for amenities and those sorts of things, but you're going to have a rural feel, and a lot of people are after that. So Orchard Mesa, take a look at it. Okay, next up, a pretty big jump, significant jump in median home price at $473,000 at a annual appreciation rate, or year-over-year annual appreciation rate as of this video, 3.5%. That is significantly above the Grand Junction average of 2.7. So Fruita 81521, it's going to be west of the valley, and you're going to basically be, kind of into an up-and-coming neighborhood, or area, I should say. It's definitely growing, but we just had clients that walked through there the other day and were driving around, and they said it just makes me feel like kind of the small town that I grew up in, but yet at the same time, what you have available to you in Fruita, and I think for years to come, is the potential for some incredible growth, but a slow growth, right? There's plenty of land opportunity out there for developers to come in, and they already are with new developments like Karima and Iron Wheel, and they're certainly looking to do more out there, I would imagine, but it still has that small town vibe, the 2-block Main Street with just a couple little boutique stores, hot tomato pizzas there, don't forget about that. But then you're going to have neighborhoods like Adobe Falls, $800,000 homes, and then you're going to have smaller little 3-2 ranchers that are going to be $360,000, $350,000. So again, Fruita is going to have kind of a rural feel as well, but plenty of housing options with those wild swings again with pricing. But if you're looking for kind of a safe equity play at 3.5% year-over-year appreciation, whether it's short-term or long-term, I think Fruita would certainly be a great option. Okay, coming in even a little bit more than Fruita at 3.6% year-over-year appreciation is the Northwest area at $493 median home price as of this video, and the Northwest is up and coming as well. We've talked about that on a few videos prior to this one. The fact that there is a ton of opportunity in the Northwest to get in kind of on the ground floor, similar to Fruita, as far as the land that's available for builders to come in and build some new developments, some new areas. There's plenty of green space to do that in the Northwest. Where is the Northwest? It's basically going to be west of 24 Road, all the way to about 19 Road, which is kind of the beginning of Fruita as you head west. And there's just some incredible neighborhoods to be found in the Northwest. You've got Silver Spur, you've got Apple Glen, some nice new developments that are going to give you close proximity still to downtown, 10-12 minutes away, so you're not far out at all. And you're going to have, again, more of a rural feel versus an urban feel, which would be obviously downtown or the Northeast, really. In Clifton, which is more of an urban feel, you're going to have more of a rural setting in the Northwest. So that's probably why the median price is where it is. Okay, coming in at $509,000 year over year median home price. The north area, the 81506. Now you're going to have a 3.5% year over year appreciation in the north as well. Similar to the northwest. I think the outlier on the north area versus the northwest is you're going to start to get more of a suburban feel, I guess you would say. But the north is almost kind of centralized to everything in Grand Junction. You have, you know, the airport, of course, is in the north of Grand Junction, so you have close proximity to the Grand Junction Regional Airport. You have close proximity to St. Mary's Hospital there on 7th and Patterson. You have a ton of activity along Patterson Road, which is kind of a hub for a lot of retail, brew pubs. I mean, you name it, it's gonna be in the north area. And then the neighborhoods that are available in the north is gonna be almost limitless. You guys can have homes that were built in the 90s, brand new homes, 70s, 80s, you name it. Everything is available to you in the north. But because of, they always say location, that is the north. The location and the proximity to everything you could possibly want is probably a big driver of that median home price. Okay, coming in at $561,000 with an appreciation rate year over year of 5.9%. The highest in the Grand Valley is Palisade, the 81526, wine country. Now, the reason why you're going to have an appreciation rate of 5.9%, well above basically, what is that, over double of the Grand Junction annual appreciation rate, is it's a niche buyer for Palisade. It's wine country, 3,000 people-ish, and you're going to have basically two choices: a brand new development home like Crest Haven Estates, or you're going to buy an old farmhouse with some acreage that's been remodeled, cute as a button, new kitchen, that sort of thing. That's it. It's a real niche buyer for Palisade, but there are those buyers that want that. So with the limited inventory that's available in Palisade, when they do come up for sale, not only does it go quick, you're going to get pretty close to list price or asking price, probably close to 99% of list price in Palisade because of that. So limited inventory, wine country, you're going to have definitely a rural feel out there. Niche buyer, but Palisade's going to have an elevated median home price because of that. Last but not least, the highest median home price of $614,000. It's the Redlands. Appreciation rate year over year of 4.4%, well over the Grand Junction average of 2.7. So whether you're looking for a short-term equity play or a long-term equity play from a resaleability standpoint, you're not going to go wrong with the Redlands. You're going to be protected because that is kind of a target area for a lot of people, and you can understand why. You've got the gorgeous monument basically in your backyard. It's still going to have, even though the Redlands is literally 7 minutes into downtown from Highway 340, straight shot into downtown, it's gonna have a rural feel. It's only 11,000 people, and you're gonna have incredible neighborhoods and homes to choose from in the Redlands. You got, you know, Canyon View, Canyon Vista, Canyon Rim, Independence Ranch. I mean, the list goes on and on as far as what's available to you in the Redlands. And it's a lifestyle. People are looking to get into the Redlands for a lifestyle. It's not, hey, we just want to, you know, get any old house in any area. They have an idea coming from maybe, you know, a different state where this is not accessible to them. They want it to be accessible to them. Now, anywhere in the Grand Junction area, you can get to this spot that I'm at right here in probably no longer than 20-25 minutes. But if you want it 2 minutes, 3 minutes from your house, you can do that in the Redlands. So that is the driver for most of the clients that we're looking to get into the Redlands, is we want the outdoor lifestyle. Our budget's well above, you know, 500 grand. and we want to have a nice, you know, let's say a 2012, 2015 Central Air. Doesn't have to be brand new, although you can definitely still get brand new homes in the Redlands. There's a few pockets they're building some new construction, but again, it's the lifestyle for the Redlands that people are after. So there you go, guys. If you guys want to know anything more about how we can assist with finding, based on your lifestyle goals and what you're after, what area might be the best fit for you, there's only one way we can do it. The information popping up below. Reach out any way that you know how. Give us a phone call, shoot us a text, send us an email, even send the carrier pigeon. We will always have your back with any questions. Definitely will have your back when you're ready to make your move here to incredible Grand Junction. Till the next video, we'll catch you later.